Great. That is, ooh, that's not good. I should be back. I should be back. Let's see. Is it? Is it back up? Yeah, okay. My computer crashed. My computer just crashed in the middle of nowhere. So that is not preferable. That is not preferable. But things should be back up and running. Oop, okay. Things should be back up and running. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Too much BloonsTD6. The computer doesn't like it. Oop. Give me a sec. I'm gonna start again. So okay, round 40. Okay, it's saved at a good place. It's saved where we were. That's nice. That's gonna be annoying to deal with when making the VOD. I don't think I have the space on my computer to download both sides, stitch them together, and then upload that on YouTube again. Okay, everything's back to normal. There we go. Okay, so let's start again with we were back. We were at tier 1 Bloonarius. What I'm gonna do is set everything, get Elite Defender, buff Elite Defender, and make sure that I can beat the boss as quickly as possible. And then make some cash again, because I don't think it would be worth it to keep one of these up. I feel like just hold on, 36k. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. Maybe tier 2. I'll buff it. I never remember if it's good to cross path it. I think a single cross path is good. I never remember how much cash I need to spend on the alchemist. Alright, let's just get one of these guys. Should take care of any problems, and just let's see if that beats Bloonarius fast enough that I can start making some cash again by setting my defenses by around 34, 44, 43, 34 maybe. Else I might need to look into a cheaper option that would let me keep some. Oh no, okay, that's good enough. Should. Does he become? Okay, no, and he doesn't become hidden in the middle of the track, so that's good. Oh, it's no, stay on strong. Yeah, that should be good enough. That should be 3 rounds probably. Ooh, hold on. Glue is not strong enough for the ceramics. But a like a single, like a 4-2-0 should be good enough. I think it's cheap enough. So yeah, Bloon Liquefier should be good enough. You should still be on strong. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Hello? Okay. Put the guy on strong. Get a liquefier. That should be good enough for tier 1. That is not gonna stand for. That's gonna be enough for elite Bloonarius. Especially like times 5 speed is quite a lot actually. Like a single round. Ooh. Still wasn't enough, right? Okay, okay. Do I feel like trying one more time? Maybe this time with Izili? I feel like the problem was... Farming was decent, 36k by round 40. I mean, it's not good, but it's not terrible. And as for the defense, just putting a bit more focus on the ceramics should be good enough. Especially if I get Izili and get times 5 speed on my elite defender. Is there a better defense available for this price? Not sure. For ceramics, I'm quite shocked that it's not able to deal with the ceramics that there were. Because like Bloon Liquefier liquefies ceramics. The puddles really do a number. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time, and then I might have to call it for today. I'm gonna try one more time with Izili. That's not... Okay. I'm really tanking my monkey money this time. Okay, so Izili. Global regrow prevention. Yeah, the totem is the one that helps for the elite defender. Okay. One more try. Let's see how much I can do with this. Good placement. Yeah, I'm gonna place it at the same place I put paths. That should be good enough. And leave some space for the engineer at the front. And get the farms up and running as soon as possible. And that should be good enough. Level 7, yeah, the ability is the level 7 one. Yeah, this one? Okay, yeah, because it's the one that drain lives. And it's like extra PS, yeah, extra PS attack speed would indeed be, yeah, okay. So putting it near the defender gets both the lives lost speed bonus plus the totem speed bonus, right? So yeah, that should take care of Bloonarius in no time. Oh. Okay, nice. And yeah, like 36k. Like if with 5 times 5 speed, I don't even need to get an arc, and I can keep some more money for better defense. Well, with how fast Bloonarius is anyway, it's better to just like it's better to just focus on getting some some quick damage instead of trying to both build money and damage if possible, if not possible. Because by round 44 it's already gonna be out of the map anyway, so might as well. So in that case, make as much cash as possible with things that you can easily sell to get some cash back from it, and then put everything on defense, sell it all to get the Monkeypolis as soon as possible. That should be a good tier 1. I don't think it's gonna be efficient enough money making for elite, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's see. Yeah, I should try more heroes. For now, I'm kind of stuck on Soda, Benjamin, and Geraldo because it's the ones I'm used to. But I haven't tried a lot more than this, and like especially in boss event no, because you're focused on money, but like I can see a few ones that could help quite a lot more. Okay, let's work towards the bank now. Yeah, and getting the bank up as soon as possible would be better than delay it to be able to get the alchemist. I feel like no lead to gold by round 28 is a problem, but not as big a problem as not getting a bank up as soon as possible. Like it's fine, it's fine. It should be fine. Let's just hope the road spikes can last a few more rounds before I get the engineer. Although, yeah, I've got the shield, Should be able to get the bank before any other extra defense. That round maybe. Next round. Oh. Alright, so that's the bank. Now we need extra defense with the engineer. Maybe I could hold on to getting like double gun in order to get lead to gold earlier. Because the alchemist, while not that good of a defense, is still could maybe carry us long enough to not need to get it to lead to gold by round 27 with pulls and faster throwing. Because that would be some extra cash. Oh, easily can see camels, perfect. Let's go as soon as possible, get double gun on the engineer, balloon trap as soon as the bank is filled. It might not even be good enough to get... No, okay, I'm getting that to gold by round 28. And so that's some extra cash that I was missing out on last run. Yeah, okay. Base engineer and alchemist is enough to defend all this. Okay, get ready to collect the bank. Soon. Soon. And right now. There we go. Bloom trap. Larger service area. There we go. Okay. And now I can start making a few marketplaces that I should be able to sell before the boss. Ooh. Can already start with one. That's not where you're supposed to put the trap. There we go. Is it enough camo detection that I don't need to add anything else? We'll see. Potentially. Oh wait, I'm missing on should have built. Gonna build a farm earlier. Forgot to do that. There is some easy money that I'm missing out on. There we go. Yeah, well, not that much actually. Still. Any extra cash we could get is a huge help. Oh. There we go, all I need after that. Is it enough for around 33 to 39? Is that what you mean? Because yeah, in that case, then that's fine by me. No need to spend some cash on the dart monkey. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay. That sounds like it's good enough. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, but by round by round 42. Yeah, and it's not my Bloonarius defense that's gonna be enough. So I might have to actually get some camo defense for during the boss. Yeah. All right. I'll keep it in mind. I think... well, actually... It might actually be better to get some camo detection right now. I can tank it, but with the way it is placed... it's not actually enough for round 33. Better to get it right now. Don't have to think about it later. Don't have to lose a round because I forgot to put some camo detection. So this should be enough. Yeah, okay. Next step is rubber to gold. I mean, after this marketplace. Yeah, I could tank it with lives. But yeah, I'm not gonna lose much lives afterwards. I should have actually, yeah. I should have. It was fine enough. I'm not used with losing lives, with trying to, like, I'm not used with losing lives being something I should strive for, but it's fine, actually, it's fine. It's not much of a problem, so I should be more open to losing some lives from time to time. I might actually... Yeah, I'm gonna get rubber to gold, and then I might actually have some time to put another marketplace. Oh no, round 37 is too late. Get the glue gunner. There we go. That should be enough of a defense until Bloonarius comes around, and then Elite Defender should do the trick. more round, and then Elite Defender. Gonna try and I could actually outbuff it on top of everything. If I've got enough cash, it might be better. Ah, yeah, but afterwards I'm gonna have to sell the buff, and it's not gonna be worth. I don't think it's worth it. Let's just sell everything and see what the totem can add to the defense. So, Elite Defender. For ceramics, I mean, I just feel like throwing more stuff at the problem should fix it. I think 2 Bloon Liquefier should be enough, but like if it's not enough, then I'm gonna be in some trouble. And best options I can think of for ceramics is Tack Shooter and Bomb Shooter, which are more expensive and not as efficient. Yeah, no, maybe glue gunners should, 2 glue gunners should do the trick. Would probably be enough. Yeah, if it's a Pierce problem too, yeah, maybe it should be enough. Yeah, cause like that's quite a lot of ceramics. Let's see. I'll just be careful. And if it doesn't end up, if it, ooh, hold on, that is not enough cash for 2 of them. Maybe just a single Bloon Dissolver on top should probably help. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. If we have some trouble, then I will restart. Maybe I'm gonna get enough cash from these guys to get it to Bloon Liquefier. Okay, and then easily on the Elite Defender, and that should be enough. Alright, let's see. On strong, please. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, it is melting Bloonarius. Though, hold on, I'm gonna try again, because like that, having the first few, the times 4 speed effect is short enough that such a mistake was quite problematic. Like that's a lot of damage. that's quite a lot. I've seen Bloonarius get melted before, not that much. Let's see. We're gonna actually putting them closer to where the totem will be could also help, I'm guessing. Although I don't want for it to be too far back. Put this guy on strong, and all of this should be enough. Gonna wait until he is, there we go, right there. Okay, yeah, that is quite efficient. Half of its life lost in his single ability, and the rest soon to follow. Okay, yeah, it does seem like it was a PS problem. 2 glue gunners should be enough. Oh, and since it's back there, it's on an intersection, so that's also quite useful to have the trap on an intersection like that. Oh wow, okay, a single round, okay. Yeah, that was the solution. So that should be enough for Elite 2. How much more HP does Elite have? Because that is gonna be, that should be enough. Hello, this is just normal for now. I haven't bit this week's normal mode yet, and I'm also just using this opportunity to train my farming. Elite tier 1 is 40k. Oh, that's quite a lot, because... Wait, hold on, that was 20, no? That was 20, right? So it should be enough. Might also have the time to get 2 totem abilities. So yeah, it is going to be good for elite. But yeah, this is just normal for now, because I'm training my farming abilities, and I don't think I'd be able to do, like, I'm gonna struggle against elite. Oh yeah, the ceramics. Yeah, I might need a better ceramic solution then, or more cash to throw more glue gunners at the problem. Because what's for sure is that a 85 glue gunner should be enough, but like 22k on top of the elite defender, not gonna have this much cash. All right, so let's get the Monkeyopolis set up. I should have enough for the Monkeyopolis. There we go. Yeah, this one. Banana farm here. There we go. Oh, I'm supposed to sell these, I think. Yeah. And from there, just build a BRF with an overclock. Yeah. BRF with an overclock. Probably another glue gunner, another alchemist, another engineer. I need more bloon traps. And yeah, bomb shooter or a spike factory for the Moabs. And then just more BRFs. Oh no, hold on. I need to make marketplaces again until I get enough for a banana central. So I'm gonna start with the BRF. Right about yeah, right about there I should do it. There we go. This and this, these two, then sell these guys. And it should be a BRF in not too long, I think. And all of this should be able to defend until I can get it. If I keep my farming. Oh well, might have some problem on the camos, but it looks like it's gonna be fine for now. Okay, BRF next round. There we go. That's not good trap placement. Then I need an overclock for it. Down there should be good enough. Place the foam right there. Overclock is 13k. Shouldn't take too long. Come on. There you go. And honestly, I should have enough cash for probably a MAD for tier 2. And then a Paragon for tier 3. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's go, overclock for the BRF. And now some farms until I can make... Yeah, some 023 farms until I can get the banana central. There we go. some 023s. That's gonna be quite a lot of macro. I don't actually have the space to put. That's not a very good monkey Apollo's placement then. If I don't have the space to put it on up there, it means that 3 forms is the most I'm gonna get. That's should have probably tried putting it maybe lower actually. I thought I could put it on top, but yeah, I should have used one of the other villages. Okay, marketplace. Does this reach? It doesn't. Okay, Banana Central is 115k, and these are, yeah, no, this, yeah, okay, I need to upgrade this to 204. Wait, what? I need to what did I write? I need to change the cross path. I do not know how to write. Let's see. Go. I'm gonna need a second monkey trap soon. Gonna wait to get some central markets around the village. Go. Get a second balloon trap. This is pretty good. Gonna place it here. I'm gonna get deconstruction in both of these. For some more RB. Oh, okay. Oh, right. So I'm not crazy. Okay, because I wrote to build 023 farms and 204 farms around the monkey village. So what I meant by that is if they're in the range, use the top path and for the cross path, and else use the middle one. Okay. So I messed up. Improvements for when I do edit. Again, should be fine enough. Should be fine enough. I might not actually be able to make like the Banana Central this before the tier, because like that's gonna be a lot of money, and then even if I do get it, I won't have enough cash for the defense. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine then. If it's around the same, then it should be fine. Should be fine. Oh, rounding errors. Well, not necessarily errors, but like it's quite a common. It's quite a common issue in these kinds of situations. Okay. Well then, it's fine for now then. It's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think like I'm gonna get the Banana Central after tier 2. I don't think I'm gonna have enough cash to do it before. But after tier 2 should be enough. Just gonna keep making some 203s in the meantime, but then we'll see if I have enough cash before then. And in terms of defense, I should probably add a third balloon trap at some point. A second alchemist. Maybe some... Ooh, hold on. I am going to need some Moab defense. So I'll be putting a bomb shooter here, I guess. Ooh. One strong. Should take care of mobs for now. Oh, there's quite a lot of things to macro. And also he's saying an alchemist. Here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's with how fast it is. Yeah. No. Banana Central is not happening before tier 2. Yeah. Okay. Well, if a mad isn't enough. Oh. Okay. And apparently a bomb shooter isn't either. If a mad isn't enough, then I'll have to add the elite defender. Yeah, yeah, especially with proper macro, yeah, it should be enough. Yeah, you're right. Hey, hello. It's nice to see some people in chat. I wasn't expecting to see many people here, but it's quite nice. It's quite nice. Yeah, but I'm just gonna not get the banana central. I don't think I'm gonna have enough cash anyway. Yeah, no, things are good. Things are good. Farming is hard. It's pretty hard. It's quite a lot to keep in mind, but I'm guessing like it's just gonna get easier as time goes on. So that should be quite fine. Second bomb shooter for the Moabs should take care of it. And then next round, I'm gonna get another alchemist. Right about here. There we go. And then more farms. No. No, that's not the correct cross path. Bomb shooter. Alchemist. I'm strong, not strong. Okay. Alchemist on here. There we go. And then more farms. If it's actually, yeah, mob assassin, yeah, it is cheaper, right? Is it good enough to take care of mobs until like tier 2? Because if it's good enough, yeah, it might actually, yeah, okay, hold on. Actually, yeah. Oh yeah, plus the ability, yeah, the ability. Yeah, it's... Well... Actually, it might be more expensive to get a mob assassin. The way I look at it. Mob assassin might be more expensive, but it might also be more efficient. Oh, right. Easily too. Cause like, yeah, I don't... A level away to get the ability. Yeah, actually the ability against BFBs could be quite useful, but I do wonder with easily... I might not actually have to put any of them. Actually, I might not have to put any of them, yeah, because like the ceramics loop back anyway, so they're gonna hit the traps. It would be better to have the mobs not loop around. Well, if a normal attack is also good against mobs, then it might actually be good to have them loop around too easily. So I might actually not even have to put any more mob defense until tier 2. So I think I'm gonna roll with this for now, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, if I have any problem, assassin might be better because of the... Yeah, but the ability like has quite a long cooldown. So when we're going to start having more of them, getting a cheaper but like efficient option that doesn't need to recharge. Yeah. I might not be that deep into getting like into being efficient for now. So yeah, mobs just gonna come back around, ceramics are gonna... Oh, okay, well, that might be a problem though. Not getting the money from the ceramic, not getting extra cash from the ceramics inside, that might be a problem. Need to be building some farms, I need to be building some farms. Ah, there's not enough space here. How much is it? How much are these? I might actually get Banana Central before, like, early enough. And I keep building these for now. Yeah. No matter what, as long as I make them early enough, they're gonna be worth the cash. There we go. So each of these is worth 5k, these two are worth 17k, so that's 34k. And then no, because that's 80k then that I need to get from other sources. Might not be possible. Yeah, it's the Monkeyopolis placement that's bothering me. Yeah, but it could actually, yeah, bottom path ninja could actually be quite useful against Bloonarius too. Or towards like building a ninja paragon. So it is expensive, but at some point it could actually be worth it. Like, it could be worth its cash, because I'm not gonna do much more with the bomb shooters. But the ninja could actually get some, I could actually get some use out of it, so that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Seriously? Oh no. No space down there for a little banana farm. What a tragedy. That's 50k. Oh! Ah, well, I just didn't place these ones good enough. Ah, well, depends. I have to be more careful next time. Hey, nice. Which map are you trying to black border right now? I've been trying to do similar. Like I've been trying to do the same recently. I'm on beginner maps right now, but it's actually like I want to do it, but it's also kind of, I don't know. I'm having a lot. It's also a bit boring, and I don't want to spend all my day black bordering maps. But it is really fun. I mean, BloonsTD6 is a good map. Oh, nice! You're also on beginner maps. How many have you black bordered so far? How many of them? Like, which one are you on? Have some more cash. We want it. It's always always worth it making more farms. Except when it's not. Hey, nice! Have you found a good strategy yet? Or are you still kind of looking for ways to to beat chimps like on different maps. That kind of looks like it's enough of these. I should probably just stop and just go for Banana Central. Yeah, monkey pirates are really like it is a good strategy. It is a good strategy. On maps that have a lot of water, yeah, I can see it. It's enough for chimps though. Like, I've never really tried spamming pirates for chimps. I've always like tried some other techniques, but it like on beginner maps, if there's a lot of water, I guess, yeah. Because at some point you just get enough cash for a T5, and then at that point the bat is not gonna do much against like some of the Buccaneers T5s. Let's see, how much cash do I have if I sell everything? Oh, actually, oh, right on the dot. Oh yeah, bottom path stacking on druids. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess this also shreds chimps quite a lot. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, it probably. Yeah, these are very good strategies at the end of the day. So that is gonna do quite well. Yeah. Well, honestly, like good luck on the rest of black borders. It is quite a fun process. It is quite a fun process. Yeah, Banana Central round 54 does sound quite nice because like I have enough time to build up to a mad. I guess it should be enough, and then throw in an elite defender if I want to be even faster. Again, it's 5 times speed. By the time I'm done with it, it's already like halfway through the map. Yeah, bosses are quite hard. I remember having like a really hard time against the very first ones I did. Once you find a few strategies, it gets pretty easy. Like once you find the few towers that really do well against tier 1s and the first and second tiers, after that it's just a matter of putting enough banana farms on the map. But elite ones, I am still struggling a lot on them. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I think I remember that boss event too. Yeah, phase. I haven't played a lot of boss events against phase, but I think it's. I don't remember actually. I don't remember. I don't think I've beaten phase more than one time. But that's quite nice. That's quite nice. Well, honestly, I feel like the best way to get better at it is to just do it every week. And yeah, I want to say if you want to get better at bosses, I want to say don't be afraid to look at guides. It might feel like a bit cheating to just have someone tell you what's the best strategy for the specific boss, but you can actually learn quite a lot by just looking at how someone does it. But bosses can be tricky. Once you find a strategy, I'd say they are pretty nice. They're pretty fun to do. It's one of the it's the event I look forward to the most. Races are nice. The Odyssey is pretty cool. This week's Odyssey is pretty tricky too. But bosses are really fun. That should be enough cash. I might be able to build a few more marketplaces if I get the cash for it until round 54, and I should be able to sell them and for them to be worth the investment. Wait. Central. Okay, yeah, that's quite a lot of money. Yeah, it could actually be good enough against mobs, but I feel like I've got good enough mob defense right now that it's not gonna matter much. Like at the end of the day, I don't want them. I just don't want for them to like be much a problem, and here it doesn't seem like it would be nice to pop them earlier, that's for sure, but I don't think it's worth the investment, not right now at least. Because like, how much is more blue to? I don't use the bottom path too much. Hey, it's not actually, it's not that expensive. I expected for it to be more expensive. I don't know, it might be enough to pop the mobs before the traps, before the bloon traps. So it might actually be something worth looking into actually. And then yeah, 2 banana central, 2 central market, the banana central, and just save up cash for around 59. Oh. For the defense, I am mostly using like my own strats. From playing earlier boss events, I figured out that Elite Defender and Mad are pretty efficient against bosses. For the money making, I'm using a guide. I mean, I watched a guide, I took some notes on a piece of paper, and I'm adapting it to like this week's specificities. Because like, if I had Benjamin, it would make money making quite better, and I would be able to follow my guide a bit better. But for now, I had to make do what I had. Is the T5 trap worth it? Because it is actually quite expensive. Making money on mob would be cool, but I don't know if this would actually be worth it. But like in the late game where I've got money to spend. Oh yeah, because like there's quite a lot of mobs that start showing up. So 45k. Yeah, 45k shouldn't be too much. I might. For now, it looks like it's gonna be fine, but I might. It might be good. And it would ensure that no mob is ever a problem, that's for sure. Actually, yeah, it is going to be enough cash for Mad and to keep the banana central. And then I can just start building BRFs and overclocks. And it should be my cash generation for the rest of the run. Just gonna need to get like a ultra boost on this guy. And then should be good enough for the rest of the run. I could get a third one of these. Okay, so tier 2 defense. I'm going to sell these two, and that is enough cash for a Mad that I'm going to put here. There we go. And then I can use the rest of the cash for a BRF. This should be more than enough. And start making overclocks. Oh, right. I forgot about ceramics. Well... I bloon solver. I'm not probably just not gonna bother much. Bloon solver should do the trick. Yeah, sell these two, and then BRF can come afterwards. Can come later. For now, this guy right here, like that. That should take care of it. Might be a bit too much cash into the ceramics. But I'm gonna sell him afterwards, so it should be fine. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have to micro maybe. Is that enough damage? That should be enough. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm hope you're enjoying the stream. That's pretty nice. Ooh, 62 camos. Yeah. Well, Camo Village, and yeah, that's enough. That's enough damage. Camo Village on this guy. Ah, there we go. And time to use the ability. Hey, single round, a single round. That's nice. Okay, these two guys out of here, and it's time to build the economy. I'm gonna keep this one. Yeah, I'm gonna need I need a Monkey Wall Street in the range of this guy, so this space is gonna be reserved for that. Okay, yeah, that's good enough defense. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And that should be, yeah, that should be enough. Let's just make Banana Central after overclocks, after Banana Central. No space in there, really? Damn. Well, there's no space above here anyway, so that's where macro's gonna get tricky. But from that point on, I really shouldn't have any money problem. Like, I should be able to make a paragon of a decent enough level, and maybe even keep it. Like, I'm not doing least cash, but least tiers. I'm not really worrying too much about this, but it should still be enough. Okay, I need one more overclock and then get this guy to be ultra boost. Oh, also, that's a big construction. Okay, that's where we're probably going to get some, lower the effects, lower the sounds. Yeah, from there it gets a bit noisy. Do I save up for Ultra Boost right now, or do I give it a few more BRFs? A few more BRFs it is. There you go. Oh right, 62 scamos haven't even gone by yet. So we might... Ah well, no, we didn't have a problem at the end of the day, because we're already on 63. There you go. This guy is here. We get another one. Come on, there's space. There's enough space. Ah. Well, then you are going to the trash. Oh. And then I might need more bloon traps. Oh yeah, yeah, foam. Okay, yeah. So yeah, without Bloonarius, yeah, it's fine. All right. That's quite nice. I'm like I haven't played against Bloonarius in a while, so I don't really have a notion of how fast he is right there. But like a single round is already half of the track. Like it's sinking in. It's sinking in how fast it is. So it might actually be a problem when it really starts being like a damage sponge situation. Probably gonna need to have another one of these guys. For now, I'm just gonna put the glue monkey in there again. There we go. Sure. Sure. It should do quite a... It should be quite useful to actually have it this way. Alright, make another overclock. Right about here. Next up might actually be the Monkey Wall Street. Oh yeah, for 70k, gotta get the Ultra Boost first. That's 6 overclocks, 6 BRFs. Let's get back to making BRFs. I gotta say, it is quite an interesting strategy to make BRFs and overclock them. Like, yeah, it makes sense that it would be better, but that's not what I expected to be the money-making strategy. But I guess it just shows that I don't know that much about it. I think I'm going quite overboard on the farming, but spamming BRFs and this kind of stuff is usually enough for the boss event. So, like I think you could try the boss event if you feel like doing, because it's quite different in terms of gameplay. But if you feel like doing some like about the boss event, I think you should try it, because it's a different set of skills and it teaches you a different set of skills and makes you use some different towers. So it's pretty fun. But like if you've just beaten Unpoppable and you're that close to the black border, maybe doing the black border first. I mean, there's no time limit on it, but just to get that full completion before moving on to something else. I'd say it depends. If you think it depends on what you prefer. If you prefer trying the boss event first, then I think it's something you could do. Improbable and chimps. Yeah, well, actually think about it that way. There's no time limit on chimps, but there is on the boss event. So if you do want to try the boss event, well, I mean, you shouldn't run into too much issues, but if you do want to try the boss event, then I'd recommend trying to do it early. That way you don't have to do the entire thing in a day by the end. It's engineer time. And then another BRF. Yeah. I think you could, yeah. Would be quite fun. Just like don't try and do anything too complex, and focus on just getting just some cash when you can, and try to spend not that much on basic defense. Engineer Monkey is a really good first few rounds defense, and then spamming BRFs and top off farms in general is enough for a normal boss, I'd say. For the hero, I honestly I couldn't really tell you. Right now I'm using Izzy because for the her late game abilities, and as pointed out, mostly her level 7 ability is really powerful, against the boss. Oh yeah, Geraldo is a good one, but like this boss event this week, there's a limited amount of heroes you can choose. There's only 5 of all of the heroes that you can choose from, and from them, easily would probably be the best one. As pointed out by Powy1. But yeah, like if Geraldo was available, if Benjamin was available, would have been quite cool. This, how many are these? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so after this, it's engineer. There we go. Overclock this guy. Let's make another engineer. And there I should probably wait to get ultra boost on this guy. I honestly don't really know. I haven't played with Easily before, so I don't really know what's best to pair with her abilities. Things that give lives, like yeah, probably like a few marketplaces. Sometimes during the run to make sure you're always topped up on health would be quite nice, but you could also get away with not using it. It's actually, it's a very good question actually. How much life making do you need for Easily to not just end up killing you in the end? Is a very good question. But yeah, a few central markets here and there, never hurts. There we go. Hey, nice. Well, good luck on it. Focus on making money, and that's kind of just the best advice I can give you. Money making is probably the most important aspect of it, but yeah, just spamming farms should be decent enough for a normal boss. Oh no, that's not what I want to put on terrain. There we go. Yeah, actually, drink stacking is a good strategy for boss events, cause like Avatar of Wrath with 5 druids, with 5 plus druids, is like one of the best things you could use against a boss. So actually, yeah, get a lot of money, use an engineer for the first few rounds, I'd say, and if you wanna use bottom path druids for the first or second tier, depending on how much cash you get, then it will do quite good. Although with how fast Bloonarius is, you might not actually have your druids be in range for long enough to do substantial damage, now that I think about it. If you do use druid stacking, the best would probably be to put them in here, in that middle spot right there, so that it could attack Bloonarius quite a lot, and then find like a way to increase its range so that it sees Bloonarius for as long as possible. But like druid stacking is a very good strategy for boss events, even like elites. For the first tier it can be really powerful, but yeah, with how fast it is for this event, you might run into some problems. Yeah, or when you have a good strong tower, Alchemist's Brew, definitely add it on top of it if you can. For the druid, it's pretty good. Although be careful how you place it, because you only want to alch buff the T5. If you're gonna put them all one next to one another like this, make sure that the alch is placed properly, so it's only gonna buff the one you wanna buff. Else it's gonna lose sometimes buffing the rest of the things. You mean why buffing only the avatar? Because the other ones are not gonna do much damage. Like the avatar Wrath does a lot of damage, especially like if there's a lot of balloons, and the other ones are mostly there to add stacks to the avatar Wrath. Because it's attack speed and pierce. Like the difference of power between the two is substantial enough that these guys are mostly there to buff the avatar of Wrath. Especially like if you want to alch buff, since like it's with the speed at which it shoots, you really want to just focus on the avatar, or like at least get like one specifically for the T5, and then if you want to buff the other ones, use more Alchemist. But this guy is the one that does most of the damage when you have avatar and 5 pop plus druids. Let's see how many. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Engineer. Put him back there. There we go. And then another farm. What about there? This guy is not overclocked. This guy is not overclocked. Neither is this one. There we go. And I don't think that from that point forward I need to like stop overclocking and making cash. Like stop to, I mean maybe stop to save some cash at some point. What is going to be the first? What paragon am I gonna use? Because I definitely can use better than just the Dark Monkey. Where do I have space for these guys? Ooh, right there. That's a cheeky spot. There we go. Ah, well, down there, if I'm not gonna be able to put a banana farm, then might as well. Yeah, yeah, it is quite like it is quite fast this week. It's pretty surprising. Basically, by round 44, I think it's probably already out of the map. So actually, like not having not having any range on the towers that you use against Bloonarius is probably gonna be doing wonders on this week's boss event. This guy, and then this guy, and then this guy. Ooh, nice. That is my favorite part of boss events. Some point you just get so much cash and you're able to put it all on like the most expensive paragons. And like last week there was a paragon limit of 0 on the normal version. Like you could have paragons on the elite version, but the normal one you were restricted to no paragons, and that was quite annoying because paragons is probably one of the most fun parts of Bloon event of boss events. So it was quite sad to be restricted to no paragons on the normal one. Especially with how hard elite bosses get. How many stacks? 7 stacks. 3 more clocks on this guy. Oh wait. Okay. Ooh, that's quite a lot of overclocks I forgot to set. There we go. The guy here. Let's recap on overclocks. I lost track of how many I've got. Okay. How many of these is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, wow. What do you mean 21? Archmage, Other than being, well, okay, the problem with Archmage, I'd say, is that it might be, you could try it, it could do pretty well. I don't know how efficient it is against bosses. The problem, I'd say, is that it is probably too expensive for tier 1 and not enough for tier 2. But it depends on how much cash you have. If you have like enough cash for that on tier 2, then it could do some good damage, especially like its range is pretty nice if I remember correctly. Putting it in the middle somewhere could be pretty nice. It does deal quite a lot of damage, so it is interesting. Yeah, it is interesting thinking about it. You could try it, you know, like what you can do is just put the Archmage close to the start of the track, start the round, and then see how much damage that does, and exit before the end of the round. Because if you do that, you are able to like go back to before the boss spawn, so you can see how efficient it is on just a short amount of time, and see if you think that's good enough. And if that's not, then try something else. But like on tier 1, you probably won't have the cash. And maybe you will. I didn't have a good enough farming technique. But like for later tiers, for tier 2 it might be good. But I couldn't really tell you. 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Then there is 2 more that I need to put. we go. Well, I think that fills out the map. I don't... Ah, yeah, hold on. There's the center. There's the center that I need to fill too. Alright. Which one of you is not overclocked? This guy. Ah, are you on tier 1? Because yeah, he is quite fast. On tier 1, if you want, I can give you a few towers that could be quite useful against that, or on tier 2, same. Tier 1 can't really find a good strat, so let's see. So, in general, you want good mob damage. If you've got enough cash, I would say that a few mob assassins or a mob eliminator could be quite efficient. There's no water, so first strike and preemptive strike are out of the picture. It's a bit too early to think about debuffing. Elite Defender, in general, is the go-to for tier 1 because it's pretty cheap and it is very efficient, especially if you arc buff it, or as Pawi1 pointed out earlier, if you use it with Azili, because this hero has the totem not only increases the attack speed, but since it also loses lives, it triggers the Elite Defender's ×4 attack speed. So Elite Defender is generally the go-to, but I think you could do well with maybe like a bunch of APD subs and also Tag Zone, but this would be quite complex. For ED, let's see. You mean this bottom one? For this bottom one, yeah, I'd say honestly on this, well, there's no water for this event, so I'm not gonna be able to use him. But in general, I would say that in the advanced intel. Oh, Elite Defender. Okay, sorry. Honestly, it depends. Right now, for Elite Defender, since the goal is single target damage on the boss, like you wanna put him on, you wanna target him on strong, because he should focus on the boss. He's not gonna be able to take care of the ceramics. So generally, the top path is better because it does more damage to the boss. Bottom path is good, but it's better when you need it to defend like rows of balloons above ceramic levels, or when you need for it to have camo vision. But for boss, I'd suggest using top path to cross path. It's better for boss events. There we go. Okay. Should be decent enough placement. I can cram 4 of these in there. Not sure if I can do any more than that. Ooh, wait. Alright. Ooh, 175. Ah, it's fine. Okay. That's 10 stacks on this guy, so I need to ultra boost some other stuff now. That's gonna be a terrible list tier score, but that's not what I'm aiming for right now. Although, wow, it is quite interesting to get list tiers this week. because usually this tier you want to have the boss last for as long as possible. I mean, you want to just have a tower that's able to take care of it just enough so that you don't have to get something that's of a higher tier. Like, ooh, with how fast it is, you can't really reuse many towers. Best bet would be to get a Paragon by round 80 and just use that for the rest of the game, but that's gonna be complex. Round 76, so there's no problem with this one. Oh, okay, it's fine. And I should start saving money right about now, I think. And yeah, keep some space for the Paragon too, because like that's the map maybe a bit too filled up. There we go. Yeah, I think that's about enough cash generation. It should last me for the entire rest of the game. So let's just start making... So, okay, what first Paragon am I gonna make? Dart could be enough, but if I can start with something that would be more efficient... I mean... Like, I'm making so much cash that by this point, I think I can already start working towards a... Oh, they got rid of the plane. They got rid of the plane, so no plane Paragon. So I'm gonna need something else. Potentially Ninja Paragon should be enough. Can't really make any more of the other, and yeah, these two are not good enough. Can't make this one, can't make this one. This guy is probably not gonna be enough either. I can't be bothered macroing the wizard. Ninja is gonna be pretty powerful, I'd say. And these two will probably not help. So starting a Ninja Paragon is probably a good idea. Let's just get these guys there. Let's get some pops on these guys for the next few rounds. And see how high I can get the Paragon. How much is Ninja Paragon? I might actually have to go for the Dart Monkey for this round. stacks on this guy, yeah, and then boss event is pretty much figured out from there. I shouldn't have any problem with the other tiers. Oh, sorry, I didn't see a message. How many farms? At that point, it's about 24, I'd say. I think I've got about 24 before around 80. It's honestly like people fill the map up like much sooner when like this is subpar. This is subpar, like it's a subpar technique executed subparly, I guess. This is just like I got a good early start, and then after that you just gotta fill them up with BRFs. And yeah, done properly, you can get some really good cash early. Like this would probably be enough for the most expensive Paragon if I sold everything. Ah, well, no, actually, not at all. Don't know what I'm saying. That's for sure is that it's not enough for the Ninja Paragon. I could sell some towers, but like it's not a matter of time, it's not a matter of cash, so that Paragon it is. Should be quite enough. Just sell it afterwards and get a good degree Ninja Paragon. There we go. How many of these do I want? Well, it's probably already gonna be level 20 anyway. And level 40 would be too much to ask. I want it to be fast. Let's see what this gives. Yeah, well at that point it's max cash Schneider. It's the best I can do. 35, that is too close to 40 for my comfort. But I don't really know how we could get a better one. I could stick to 20, should be enough. But maybe if I put more cash on the cash slider, or more cash on upgrades, like less cheaper upgrades, and yeah, put just a lot more of them. Okay, like, yeah, as many spike upons as possible. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah, it's tier 1 again. Well, is it a matter of not enough cash? Did you struggle getting enough cash by the start of the round, or is it the defense? Not enough cash, yeah. My best advice, I'd say, is like cash generation. The early game is obviously the biggest struggle with cash generation. I'd say you should just start with. I mean, I don't know how you did it. How I usually do it is I start with a couple of 200 farms. Then I, like with 2 of them, then get both of them on 222. Then place like 2 more, and that should be enough to save up for a banana plantation. And then don't stop saving up for a BRF until you have like, I don't know, 6 or 7, 3, 2, 0, and don't place any more farms past round 30, 35, 36 something. For marketplaces you can go to 30, 37, but for banana plantations and BRFs don't go past 33, 34. It's not gonna be worth it. Or if you do make them bottom path cross paths instead, and then when the boss is there just sell everything, and hopefully that should be enough cash. If it's not, then couldn't tell you. Hey, hello, thanks for the follow. Yeah, well, I hope you're gonna enjoy it here. We're playing BloonsTD6, currently on the boss event. Just the normal one for now. Not focusing too much on the tiers. But yeah. Yeah, if you're struggling too much with cash generation, I would suggest like looking into maybe some strategies on how to do it properly, or or get some do some simple hard games or like some hard games where you try to limit defense as much as possible and try and max out on the cash to train on a simpler situation. Yeah, with proper farming. I mean, this is like I'm using a farming strategy. Unlimited tier 5s on no, it's the boss event, so I don't unlimited tier 5s. Is there something like this in the game? But yeah, no, I'm limited to 3 to 1 tier 5 of each. Oh, mods, yeah. No, these are tier 4s for the engineer. The only tier 5 is here. And same for these. No, I'm playing the boss event without any mods. I should look into mod one these days. Could be fun. Yeah. How much would this make? Yeah, 35 too. I don't think there's gonna spend as little as possible. And get a simple level 20 Paragon should be enough for Bloonarius. How much is a, let's see, 40k slider? Ooh, that's definitely not enough. Oh yeah, I missed the second crossbow master. Forgot about it. How much is it with the crossbow master? Oh, nice. Okay, well that should be good enough for the boss. And as soon as Bloonarius is in range, I mean. It's quite good. It's not that fast. It's not fast enough. Maybe 2 paragons. I don't have the cash for 2 paragons. Well, then maybe actually do the ninja paragons and sell some BRFs. Yeah, this guy is quite expensive. It's actually as expensive. Yeah, it's more than the cash I've got. Okay, hold on. Maybe just the boomer paragon. Can do that. No, it wouldn't be level 20. of that actually. I need to sell quite a lot. But I could. Yeah, for level 1 Paragon, it's not gonna be very easy. Yeah, easily gets camo. I don't know when, but it's before round 24, so you should be fine. You should be fine in terms of camo detection. Maybe I actually do sell all of the farms to get this guy. No, not for level 1. Okay, well, Paragon should be enough. Sell a few ones, get a level 40 down Paragon, that should be enough. There we go, there we go. No. No. And all of these. Let me get some more in here. Just gonna put as much cash as possible in these guys. We'll see what that gives me. It's not like I'm gonna have some problem generating money for the last 2 tiers. Ah, damn it. Well, yeah, in that case, I'd suggest... Okay, in that case, I'd suggest looking into some farming strategies and probably like try a few games of hard mode where I try to max out as much cash you can get from BRFs or some other towers. I'd say like just money making is the hardest part of boss events. So I'd suggest trying on some maps and like going hard mode, going as fast as long as possible and get as much cash as possible. Hey, I'm sorry, I don't feel very comfortable right now talking with some people on Discord. On Twitch it's fine. I don't feel very comfortable at the start. Especially like yeah, and this Odyssey I'm also having a lot of trouble with it, so I don't think I could give you any help anyway. This week's Odyssey is really complicated. I'm sorry, I don't understand really what you're trying to say. You wanna... Oh yeah, yeah. On medium is probably, yeah. I'm trying on hard right now. I'm stuck on the fourth one. Yeah, but it's same for like I just in general. It's not just voice chat. I also don't feel very comfortable with text chats with people